Everyone has sacrificed something to be here today. Some of you may have left everything behind. You've given up your old life for this new one. It's easy to think of the past as a kind of Moloch, something we had to sacrifice to get where we are. This is why the image of Moloch is everywhere. In movies, he's the big bad, the final boss that needs to be defeated. Just look at the last scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark in the original Star Wars trilogy. It's the Emperor who sits in the place of Moloch, a distant, terrible figurehead that needs to be taken down. Even the greatest stories of all time know that the greatest evil is that which demands the ultimate sacrifice. It's tempting to think that we're all just Molochs in this world. We're all terrible. We all demand horrible things from those around us. But this isn't true. It's actually quite the opposite. You see, Moloch isn't some random monster from legend. He's a god, and the most terrifying part about him isn't his appearance or his power. It's the fact that people still worship him today, and they don't even realize they're sacrificing their children to him. This is what makes Moloch so scary. He doesn't live in a far-off land. He lives in every one of our hearts. The reason we tell these stories is that we already know the answer. We know what the sacrifice was. We know how terrible it is. And deep down, we're terrified that we might be the ones making the sacrifice. You see, Moloch wants the best of us. He wants our dreams, our hopes, and our ambitions. He wants us to give up on everything we are and everything we could be. The only way to defeat Moloch is to not give in to him, to stay true to who we are, no matter how difficult it is. That's the real challenge. That's the real sacrifice. Think back to when you were younger and you had to make sacrifices. Think of the things you gave up so that you could be here today. Now ask yourself, is this really what you wanted? Is this the kind of person you want to be? If the answer is yes, then you have nothing to fear. You have defeated Moloch. You have sacrificed everything that was necessary. But if the answer is no, if you're still holding on to the old you, then I'm afraid you're in for a rude awakening. You're gonna find out just how terrible the sacrifice really was. What you gave up isn't worth it. What you became isn't who you wanted to be. And that's the tragedy of Moloch. We all become the very thing we despise. I want you all to take a moment to think about that. Think about the things you've sacrificed. Think about who you used to be. Because let me tell you something, it's not worth it. It's not worth giving up who you are for what you could be. Don't be a slave to Moloch anymore. Free yourself from his chains and embrace who you truly are. That's the only way to escape the clutches of the old you. That's the only way to win the war against Moloch.